Scourge land on that one Muta. Modesty not microing at all. Doing horrible on trying to get rid of those Scourges. Loses one Muta, or two, I think it was two Mutas actually, to Scourge. I thought that Oversky was going to clone them, which would have been a little bit more advantageous in the long run, I think. But at least now he's able to, I mean, he started building Mutas later, but his Muta count is the same, so, you know, he caught up in that sense there. Anyway, so it's going to come down, like I said, to a lot of micro and a lot of ratio as far as Scourges and Mutas and that sort of thing. It's going to come down to cloning as well. Cloning is when you, I have no idea why that it's termed cloning, actually. I would call it splitting or something like that. But cloning is when you split up your Scourge to try and hit like one Scourge on each Mutalisk. And the advantage of that is that Scourge do, what is it, 120 damage or something like that. It's not quite enough to kill the Mutalisk. So if you spend on a second Scourge just to kill a single Mutalisk, then Oversky coming in here and killing off few drones here. This is really, really good for him. It depends on, and I don't think, yeah, Modesty is not going to try and counter or anything like that. He's just going to try and chase this off. So Oversky increasing his economic lead, picking off 3 or 4 drones there. Very, very nice little drone snipe, and he gets away pretty much without any problems. He's going to be able to run back to his base and protect against possible counterattack here. And he sees that Modesty was going to try and go after his natural and ran his drones for a moment to make sure he didn't have to try and defend 2 places at once. What was I saying a minute ago? Yeah, so if you spend the second Scourge to kill just the last, 10 health or whatever it is on the Mutalisk, I don't remember exactly what the numbers are, then you're wasting a lot of damage. Whereas if you land, think of it this way, if you have 6 Scourge and the enemy has 6 Mutalisks, you can land 6 Scourge and kill 3 Mutas. Oh man, a lot of Scourge landing there. Oversky chasing Modesty back, but he does have a little some Scourge in the air. It looks like Modesty is going to be able to chase Oversky back away, though. That was pretty crazy. Oversky not macroing very well. They keep showing his idle larva at his hatcheries there. Although he may just be, I mean, ZVZ is really low econ, so he may just not have the minerals to do to make a lot of units right now. It's really easy to expend your money when you're making mutas and you don't have a very big economy. But anyway, so yeah, 6 muta, 6 Scourge. You can use 6 Scourge to kill 3 mutas outright, or you can clone them, and then, I mean, if you think about it, total hit points. Oh no! Modesty, it does not have a lot of Mutalisk here. A bunch of Scourge landing here. It's going to be hard to clone in the midst of a battle, but it looks like Oversky has landed a ton of Scourge on Modesty, or he's chasing him down. They're about even in Mutas, though, at this point, and oh man, never mind. I thought they were even for a second, but then I didn't realize that there was a larger clump there of Mutalisks for Oversky, and this is going to be GG here any second now. So, like I said, Oversky, a very, very good player in ZVZ, is going to take this game. But anyway, the point I was getting at before is that, if you kill 3 Mutalisks, then there's still 3 Mutalisks with 120 hit, or 100, I forget if it's 120 or 130 hit points each, or something like that. I feel a little embarrassed that I don't remember exactly how many hit points a Mutalisk has. But anyway, just think of the total hit points remaining, basically, And there's Chi coming from Modesty. Oversky's like dancing his mutas around, being like, "Get out, get out, get out." The point is that the total amount of hit points is actually less, because if you have 6 Mutalisks with, say, 10 hit points left, that's not very much damage, and your mutas can easily deal that much damage very quickly to take those out a lot quicker than the Scourges did, and that's why you clone them. It's kind of interesting, like, trying to explain something and then trying to talk about something else at the exact same time and going back and forth, so I'm sorry if that was confusing. Anyway, so Air Force Ace going up 1-0 over STX Seoul, but STX has yet to bring out its big guns. Coming up next, they're going to be actually playing their normal players instead of their kind of newer scrubs like Modesty. So we'll see what happens in the rest of the games. Thanks for watching. Take care.